neutral. Okay, cool. Okay, you said quick.
It joined 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, it was pretty good. It was at my folks' house down in North Carolina.
Okay, right.
And I was in charge of my mother wanted me to do my fried turkey. That was the only dish I was responsible of.
Right.
Between her and my sister, they did everything else.
Nice. Nice.
So I get down there. Well, I get on the road, and I'm like, uh-oh, I left my brining kit and my Tony Chicheries.
Uh,
I was like, oh man, but we was already 30 minutes on the road. And I
right.
really, if I was in the driver's seat, I would have turned around and go get it.
Oh, you said
Right?
if you was in the driver's seat. Okay, okay, but
Yeah, but I was in
you're
the
not you
passenger seat.
piloting
So
this mission here. So
yeah, so I knew how important it was. But
right.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let it slide.
Yeah.
I'll go to the market down there, and I believe that I will find the stuff down there, right?
Okay.
Get down there, and my mom goes, I can't find. I had bought her an indoor deep fryer, indoor turkey fryer, deep
Yeah.
fryer joint. She said, I can't find the power cord. I was like, Mom, you should have told me this before I hit the road.
Right.
Because I would have brought mine, or at least brought the cable at least, right?
Right. Right.
And she goes,
What's up, Ryan?
yeah, it's all right. She was like, I ordered one. It'll be here. It'll be here on Wednesday. I'm like, if you believe it will be, I do too. I'm not gonna look this up.
Right.
So I was like, well, Mom, I left my brining kit and my Tony Chicheries.
Okay.
The Tony Chicheries injection stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and the brining kit I use is called Fire and Flavor. And
Okay.
I first bought it at Bed Bath Beyond, but
Right.
Bed Bath Beyond is no
Yeah.
longer. They
Yeah.
beyond now, right?
Yeah. It's gone. Right.
So I go to the market and I
Uh
find
huh.
this thing, Kinder's. Kinder's is a new seasoning. They're like a steakhouse seasoning
Okay.
place. Well, apparently they make a burning kit.
Gotcha.
So whenever I shop for stuff, I always OD. I get more than one. I got two.
Mm. Okay.
You know, and here you go. If it turns out well, I have a second one. If it turns out bad, I'll be taking that second one back, right?
Okay.
Um, and they had the Tony Chicheries.
Right.
They had both. They had the butter flavor that I usually get, but they also had this garlic and herb one. I was like, let's see how that works out. So maybe I'll do a half injection, double up. So Wednesday come, power cable wasn't there. She never didn't get, it wasn't scheduled to be delivered until December 6th.
Wow.
I was like, I'll be going December 6th, Mom. That's after Thanksgiving.
Right.
She
Right.
was like, yeah. So now we had to pivot. So now she's trying to find, oh, I can just buy one. I say, Mom, everybody, mm-mm. So told my dad, he said, hey, I have the outdoor joint.
Right.
My mom was like, well, I want the one with the push button. I was like, Mom, it's propane still. No, it's not because it has the push button. I say, Mom,
Right.
it has the propane tank.
Right.
So,
Right.
so we looked at the picture and I went like this. I slid it to the left. She was like, oh, it does.
Right.
I was like, we're gonna use Dad's joint.
Yeah.
Dad bought something. We'll use it. So I did the brine that Wednesday, and then that Thursday I went on and injected it, let it sit. Now it's like now I had to figure out the 'cause I never used the outdoor one before.
Okay.
So figured that out, got it going. It took like 2 hours to get the temp.
Okay.
But then I dropped it, and everything came out, and it was perfect.
Right.
And then my dad goes, "I'm keeping the other box of your brine kit." I'm like, "Golly!" I was like, "You can have it, Dad."
Yeah.
So yeah, so it came out pretty well. So I was ecstatic. But how was yours?
It was good. Just hanging out with the mom, mom-in-law, and
Yeah,
whatchamacallit, and sister in law. But I've been around her long enough. She's my sister,
Right.
and nephew and stuff like that. So just pretty basic, just hanging out, eating, watching movies and eating. That's about it.
How many times did y'all watch Elf?
They can't. My fam can't handle. They can't movies like that. They can't.
Oh wow.
But for them, that's too stupid for them. That's too stupid. I love those. That movie's hilarious. I love those.
Santa.
Now I will say my whatchamacallit, my traditional movie. I drive my kids crazy. We got to at least watch it one time. Let me get Mr. Kaneem in the building.
He's in.
Oh, he's in. Okay. I got to at least watch it one time with the kids, and I've been driving. You never realize how much you do something as your kids get older. Like, oh, Dad, this movie again? You're like, y'all have been watching it since y'all were like 5, right? So I watch Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
Oh,
I love that movie. I love that movie. I am a huge Sinbad fan. If y'all didn't know,
really, I'm a huge non-Sinbad fan.
I know some don't find him funny.
I do not find him funny at all.
Listen, I ain't putting him up there top 5. Like biggest comedians. But I think he's been like my most relatable throughout my life. I'm talking about since the 90s. I've liked Sinbad. It's too bad, like he had the stroke. He seemed like he's recovering from his stroke and stuff like that. But I've always loved Sinbad. Sinbad's been the man. I've watched his career and all of the failed shows that he's been on, and and I've always been an avid Sinbad fan since like the 90s. And so so I watched Jingle All the Way. That and I think I've worn out. I haven't watched it in a while. You might not even remember it. It's what we call House Guest. House Guest with Sinbad. Yes.
Oh, see, yeah. See,
not a classic.
You should have led with Sinbad first and then House Guest second. I'm like, yeah, nah, I ain't see that. It's not even. No, it was. The trailer probably went like this back in the day. The trailer said, "Oh yeah, House Guest." As soon as it said featuring Sinbad, it was probably like,
"Oh, dang! You didn't like him? You didn't like Sinbad at all?"
I did not find him funny at all. I felt he tried too hard in his delivery.
You said he go too hard in his delivery.
He tried too hard
to
make it funny.
I got you. I even watched his reality show he had on for about maybe a season, a few episodes. His son was on there. His wife was on there. So, yeah. Told you, I've never seen him live. I will say that I guess my fandom didn't reach that high. I never seen him live.
You couldn't go. You couldn't do it, huh? You couldn't do it to yourself.
But I watched all the specials.
Wow. Well, you know what? So. Hats off to you. I don't have a hat off, but
what's crazy. Before we get into what happened in Kaneem's Thanksgiving, there's another comedian that I was growing attached. Actually, the whole family, like we used to watch him. His name was David Arnold. David Arnold, hilarious. Unfortunately, he passed away. I think it's been about 2 years ago. He passed away. So we was like devastated, like, yeah, because he's always talking about fam. He said, go ahead, get yourself this thing called the family. It ain't for the weak. That was always like his line. If you talk about his wife, go ahead, get yourself that thing called a wife. It ain't for the weak, And he always, we would watch like everything he posts. He had 2 specials. One was called Fat Ballerina, and of course the second one was called It Ain't for the Weak. So I was becoming a fan of him until he passed. I feel like he was really gonna blow up, but I hear you, right. I don't find Will Ferrell funny. Yeah, he aight. He has his moments. All right, Kaneem, good morning, sir. What up, brother?
What's going on, gentlemen? How you brothers feeling, man?
How much of your Southern comfort is left?
Oh man, I did that. It took me about 3-4 days, but it didn't last long. It didn't last long. But let me ask you this, man.
Uh-huh.
I know. I mean, this is. I ain't gonna say it's a pet peeve. I'm curious because it's so. Put the scenario out there.
Okay.
I'm at the gas station.
Uh,
There we go.
there we go.
Because the last time you was at the gas station, you watered the gas station. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect here.
Okay.
So I see this. I see this female, right?
Okay.
And she pumping her gas.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay.
And she got this big candy apple red bonnet on.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And I was thinking to myself, I don't know, maybe I'm just in my head a little too much. But you didn't want to come outside because you didn't want to see your hair. But you come outside with this big ass balloon on your head. I'm like, your hair might have been cuter than this big old bonnet.
Right.
I'm talking about like the wind blowing and it's blowing.
Oh, see.
And I don't get it. I don't get it.
You might have the
But like I say, I mean, I might be in my head too much. You know what I'm saying?
she might have had the rollers in her head. She had a rod set.
She might have. She might could have had rod set, straw set, non set, whatever kind of set it was. Maybe she did. Maybe she did.
She was getting gas. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, because I always think about, I don't know why, I just been looking at the bonnet a little different. Like, you might be trying to save it, preserve it for the night. You get your hair done, whatever, because, getting your hair done, especially, I'm going to just say, especially in Atlanta, it run you like $500, like, so the preservation to keep your hair at the most perfect spot, for the night, might be the goal. So I see the bonnets. I know Monique had her rant and range about the bonnet thing, and everyone was like, "Yeah, the bonnet, stop coming out in public with the bonnet." So, Monique can kick rock, but she, I'm saying like, the bonnet, that's how I kind of look at it now. Like I've evolved a little bit on the bonnet thing. I don't trip totally because I think maybe it might be a preservation thing. But I hear you, Kanino. I do hear you.
Like I said, I might just be in my head. I mean, it don't affect me in no way. It don't impact my life at all. But I was just thinking about it.
So
it's just one of the things that you kind of had a mental opinion about. Like, I know this ain't my business.
Yeah,
I've had the moments too. Like, I know I shouldn't be judging this, but why?
But on those same,
I mean, they might be judging me. You know what I'm saying? Like how you walk out the house and you ain't shaved or nothing like that?
Right.
Well, see, because so the bonnet, the bonnet, guys are wearing them now. Is that the new? Is that supposed to be the new dude?
No, see, you put image in my head I didn't want to see.
That bothers me. I'm like, take that thing off your head.
I think I don't have I seen.
Nah. My whole thing is if you got dreads and you got, that's like, part of your culture. You got, what I'm saying. Maybe it's. But I know what I saw this morning at this gas station wasn't part of her culture, unless bonnet is black culture, and we claiming it now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't.
Which do you prefer to see? Them wearing the red bonnet or coming out in their pajamas?
The pajamas is a lot. That's a lot.
That's my pet peeve. That bothers me.
I would say, now mind you, my wife worked for the school system.
Right.
So I didn't been at the school and saw pajamas, like literally you got your high beams on, dropping your kids off. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So right. I didn't see a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got your booty meat showing, and you dropping the kids off. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't see some things. That I'm not real appreciative of it anyway. But that's a younger generation.
Right.
Yeah.
He said I'm not really appreciative. Oh man. Okay. Right. I feel you. Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, at least, like if you, it's one thing you riding up in the car lane, like getting your baby out, you in the car. And when you going straight from your car into a garage and you're getting out, you know what I'm saying? Like I can kind of get it in a way. Being older, I always think about like even when I would drop my kids off, whatever, and it's not far. Like I always think about what if I got into an accident or something? Now I got to get out this car. Looking like this.
Well, maybe it's my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Because like if she ain't got her hair right, or she ain't getting out the car. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, we got a garage, so if she'll go to the garage, get in the car, and we go somewhere, you getting out. I'm not right.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what my thought process comes from. I don't.
Yeah. But how was your turkey day, big guy?
Oh, it was all right, man. It was old lady. She cooked well. I guess I was her sous chef, so I was cutting up vegetables and all that. But once my job was complete,
right,
it was back to football. You know what I'm saying? So but I had to do my part. Get all the prep work and onions and green peppers and sweet potatoes, and had to make sure I had all my little spices measured out and put everything on the counter. So all she had to do was just go grab and keep going.
So here's a question: if you had it after having a fried turkey, you can't go back to a baked turkey. Is that true or false?
Well, I didn't have no turkey, fried or baked, so turkey wasn't even on our menu. Well, but I would answer your question, my brother.
Uh-oh.
What is this little animal that just come out of nowhere?
Yeah, Bella's she's on my
right there. Is this like right there? Like it's
it's Lady Bella.
I think fried turkey is probably the best way to eat it. Fried, I like smoke, but fried turkey is the best way to eat it because it's very, very juicy.
It really is.
It's because for some reason, usually people overcook the turkey and it dry out.
Yes.
But when you fry turkey,
right, most of the
you got it on a certain time limit per pound.
Yes.
So it's always kind of in that ballpark, and it's always juicy. And it's kind of the same way when you smoking a turkey. Well, if you got a thermal thermometer, you know what I'm saying? Because the heat kind of fluctuate when you smoking, but the heat always the same when you frying. So you know what I'm saying? So it just depends, my brother. But baked is definitely at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, let's see what they have you had
Thank you, Resale. I've had fried. Fried is delicious. I like fried. Oh, fried first. Yeah. But I've had good baked turkey, and I've had very, very bad baked. Well, I won't say bad, but just
yes, very dry.
Not so it's like
the key to a baked turkey is you have to baste it. You got to baste it. You got to baste it. You got to give it time. You got to play with it.
Yeah. And I can't argue with that either, my brother. Okay, I'm not a big turkey eater like that for Thanksgiving, like turkey breast and all that. It's not really my. I like the dog meat on turkey, chicken, whatever. So, You know what I'm saying? You give me some baked turkey wings or some smothered turkey wings or something like that. Sure, I'm going to town. But
my mother made some baked turkey wings.
Okay, yeah, that's what we had, baked turkey wings.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, so yeah, I go to town on that.
I wanted to go dig up my grandmother's grave and slap her.
Oh wow, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep, brother. Yeah, that was some good turkey then.
I was calling. I said, Floyd. I didn't even call grandma. I said, yo, Floyd, I need you to get down here because your daughter acting up.
Not Floyd.
Yeah. Hilarious.
I went like this. I had the serving spoon, and I went in to lift it out, and that thing just disintegrated back into the stuff. I was like, wait a second. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like,
that's the one right there, man. That's the one. You get that, you get that thing about 3 hours of cooking, 3 hours in that. Ooh, hey, that's a good eating, man. And then like I prefer rice, but if you're doing Thanksgiving, maybe some dressing.
Right.
I prefer rice though, but yeah, you put it right there next to that dressing for me too.
Possibly. You're right. I do prefer rice too. Like it.
My mom called me yesterday, right? And I was like, Mom, I didn't take home a pie. I didn't get this, I didn't get that. And then she said, you know what else you didn't get? I made you a whole separate tray of dressing.
Wow.
And it's right here. I was like, I didn't know you did. You didn't tell me how I'm supposed to know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we had some traditional dressing and we had some seafood dressing. Both of them was good too. No, you don't know about that seafood dressing. Oh yeah.
When y'all say like stuffing.
No. Oh yeah. No. Don't get me wrong, and I hope my man Jeff is watching.
Go ahead.
White people eat stuffing. Oh. Black people eat dressing. Yeah, I'm gonna say it like that. Even though I really ain't never had no dressing, I just thought I'd put my bias in there.
I kept hearing like stuff.
So stuffing is what you put.
You said what?
So stuffing is actually made inside the turkey.
Right.
Is that what we call? Because I thought stuffing was made with breadcrumbs.
That's what I thought too. Right. Let's rock with it. Because I know it's been traditionally made inside the turkey, which made sense. It's called stuffing. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, but they use the breadcrumbs and veggies and all that stuff, and they stuff
right, and they usually put it in there, and we get it out. We put the turkey, and you eat on the turkey, and you scoop out your stuffing. I get it, but we don't do that right now. I think we've stopped.
Yeah, I grew up. Wasn't nothing inside our turkey, at all.
At all. It's just hollow.
Don't get me wrong. My grandmother, she would inject it with all kind of marinades, and my granddaddy, he would brine it, and so it was always delicious.
Yes, sir. Right.
It's when they passed away, and I was eating turkey at other people's houses that turned me off.
Right.
To the turkey. It was like, oh no, it don't taste like my grandma turkey.
You missed my segment when I just described what I did to mine, but you're always welcome in the Banks household to have some turkey.
Hey, do you brine it?
Do I brine it?
He did. We had the brine conversation, Kaneem. So he did.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, it
got his brine when he was going to his parents' house. So he brines it. He brines.
Oh yeah, well, that gonna be good then. Now, do you inject it?
He said yes. He had.
Oh yeah. Well, we might have to come make a visit next year.
He can co-sign. I can co-sign because he doesn't talk
about. I went through the whole. I gave up the goods.
Yeah.
Okay.
I even name dropped what I used this time around. I used the Tony Chicheries.
Did he say chicheries?
However you want to say it.
Tony Chachere's.
Because I was like, what? I was thinking,
Chachere's. Yeah.
Okay.
Tony it's like Chachere's. Tony Chachere's.
I'm using the Chachere's up in this joint.
I'm ebonicizing it. So
right there.
He said Chachere's.
I did a combination of the butter and the garlic herb.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
yeah, man. That's some good eating, man. As I get older, because when I was younger, we did a lot of grilling. You know what I'm saying? Just put on the grill, get us a loaf of bread, we sitting on some milk crates, just out there tripping.
Right.
But now as I got older, I was like, oh, we was just eating meat. So now I'm into marinating and brining and injections and full flavor onset. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more preparation.
Right.
Oh yeah, but it's worth it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm talking about some good eating, boy. Some good eating.
The reward is worth it. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say that, Kadeem, because I was sitting there thinking, like, you're right. Back in the day, it's like if we were younger making it, it's how quick we can make it that's just edible enough to enjoy it quickly as possible.
That's it. I'm trying to tell you, man, like when we used to do ribs and chicken all day. So ribs, chicken, and sausage, that was our thing.
Right.
Ribs, chicken, and sausage. And we would put the ribs on there, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out the pack. Salt, pepper, that's it. Straight to the grill.
Wow, really?
Now,
right.
I'm taking off the membrane. I'm seasoning it, letting it marinate in the refrigerator overnight. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all this extra.
Right.
I like, but that end result is awesome.
Right. You enjoy.
I think, I was always in the kitchen with my parents.
Okay.
So I always put that time into it.
So you got the slow bake stuff.
Yeah, even when we came to grilling, like my stuff was like it had to be a certain way. That's what I was just used to. So it was like I thought it was normal.
Well, I mean, it was normal for you because that's what you grew up doing.
Right.
For us, we get it straight out the plastic bag. Like now, we wiping down, washing meat and making sure it's pat dry. And when we used to go straight to the grocery store, come straight out the grocery store, straight to the grill.
Oh, I've been over places like that, and I enjoy the thing. So here you go. So now, versus younger versus older, do you designate your part of your grill, your pork products on one side, and the non-pork on the other side? Because you got the people who don't eat pork, so we make sure their stuff doesn't touch those grill grates.
Oh no, they have to bring their own food.
Ooh.
I'll bring your own food. Oh man.
Because my grill is not segregated. Food is going everywhere.
I had to, man. I was
like, my whole thing is, if folks is that anal about that portion of it, I'm like, well, I mean, the smoke got pork in it. If you want to just get ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? If you won't get super stupid, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on now. Eat your chicken and don't touch the pork.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put pork and chicken in the same pan once it's done, just so I can keep it separate then. But on the grill, you need to bring your own food if that's how you feel.
Interesting.
Hey, I appreciate you on that. I should start doing that. But people are already used to it. They're like, oh, yeah, Larry keep his chicken separated from his pork. and there's beef on the other side.
Well,
I mean, if that's your routine and people have them expectations of you and you cool with it, by all means, keep doing you, brother. I mean, it don't make you no difference. It ain't. Yeah, I'm just saying for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Rod said that chicken and pig came from the same farm.
Rod rode in the same truck.
You rode the same
truck? Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
So, because growing up, that wasn't a thing. I didn't know some people didn't eat pork. I didn't know it was a difference. It wasn't pork. It was ribs, right, and it was chicken. Right.
No,
it was wings. I didn't know the difference. What animal came from?
I had a couple of uncles. My uncle Oliver, and he changed his name to Sentwali.
Yeah.
And then I had another uncle, Bernard, and he changed his name to Benny. But
okay,
so they used to say, "Oh no, I don't eat swine." Right. And I'm like, "What's swine?" You know what I'm saying? As a youngster, you know what I'm saying? And then they start breaking it down. They start getting all. Yeah, they start getting all philosophical. Yeah, pig and swine, and that's the devil's meat. And I'm like, the devil?
Yes.
I didn't know the devil was in the Muslim. I thought don't you read the Quran? It was all crazy, man. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I just knew it was good meat. The ribs, chicken. Right. Beef. Well, we didn't really call it beef. We just call it steak and hamburger meat.
Exactly.
Hamburger meat. Right. Not beef. Hamburger meat.
Yeah.
It was wings. It was ribs, hamburger meat.
Hamburger meat.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. That's interesting though. Yeah, like I think about, like you're saying, the religious separation that you can't, if you're having somebody over, you can't have it touching the utensils, has to be separate utensils and stuff like that. So I mean, and I'm cool, but I don't like the flip-flopping. Like, you come over today, you eating these pork chops and bacon with me, and then the next time you're like, yeah, man, I don't do swine. And then, hold on, but then you come back the following year, like, go on, give me some of that bacon ham. Wait, I thought you said
yeah. I had this young
vegetarian,
dude.
Then you're not vegetarian. Go on, give me that. I thought you said you don't eat meat. Well, I eat that chicken looking.
Yeah. I had these two young dudes in my fraternity. They came by the house, and I gave them dinner, let them eat with us, and I had I did smothered pork chops, mashed potatoes. And I don't know what veggie I had, whatever it was. The one dude, he had like 2-3 of them, right? So a couple weeks later, he goes, "Yo, Larry, I was talking to the other dude, and I was like, Larry said those are turkey chops." I was like, "No, they weren't." I was like, "Those are pork chops." He was like, "What?" I said, "Man, I don't eat them." I said, "Well, you did that day. You had 3."
You real generous. You let him get 3 pork chops.
Right.
And two is the maximum. Oh, you got to get out of here.
He was a college student, and I wasn't going to, deny. Although that was cut into my lunch next day portion.
Yeah, he didn't eat a half a family pack. You guys together, man. 3.
You want another one?
Yeah, 3 pork chops. Come on, man.
My kids
eat that.
My kids were babies then, so it didn't matter. It was me and the wife, but still,
but that third one was like, I was gonna eat that for lunch.
Show enough.
Yeah. Well, that's a blessing that's coming to you, man. You get that third pork chop, put a blessing out there for you. I'll tell you.
I had other thoughts, but let's fine. I'm gonna go with this one before we get out of here. So, Kaneem, you're always a straightforward dude. Like, so have you had to put limits on amount of each when someone comes to the crib? Like, they just like,
oh man, yeah, my I call him my godson. So he grew up with my kids, right? And he come over there. So we I think they was having sandwiches or something like that.
Okay.
And he wanted another sandwich.
Okay.
But I'm in the living room, you know what I'm saying? Everybody eating, you know.
Right.
So I hear him talking about hey man, I'm gonna make me another sandwich. So I'm yelling from the living room. Nah, you good. You good. You good.
You done had enough.
Hey, he walk out to the living room. He looking at me like, I can't have another sandwich. I said, nah, you good, man. You done had two. You good.
Wow. Oh, you already had two.
You already had two.
Yeah, you good, man. You good. I mean, you don't need to overindulge yourself like that. You're good. You good. Hey, that became a running joke with his mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because he went home and told them that I said you good. Right. I asked him for another time. He talking about I'm good. So Kenya, well, that's his mama name.
Yeah.
She was like, oh. So when we was at a restaurant, she was trying to see if she could get her some cheesecake.
Right.
I'm like, now Kenya, you know you ain't gonna eat all that cheesecake. So what you saying? I'm good.
Yes, you good.
So it's a running joke now with me.
But here you go. It's a running joke, but they know better now. When they go over,
oh yeah.
They're over there like, wait a second.
Oh yeah. I'm like, when my kids stop eating, you got to stop eating.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So it's always wild or just interesting. Like, yeah, if you got other kids or something and their appetites are way more than yours, you're like, whoa. You see, they stopped like 5 sandwiches ago.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm never gonna deny a child a plate of food.
Absolutely.
But at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, okay, everybody else stop eating, you stop eating. All right. That's like if I go to sleep, is you gonna be tiptoeing in my pantry? You know what I'm saying?
You gonna start locking your pantry?
Yeah, at some point, you know what I'm saying. If you gotta lay down the law, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, I was just chopping it up today, having some fun. I know we ain't had no topic. I just wanted to come on because we had to come on, and I just been having a day, and appreciate it. We're just here. So welcome. Thank you for coming. Share or not, it's all good. But tomorrow we will be on Freestyle Friday. I'm trying to have Matt on. Might not be the most exciting Freestyle Friday, but I just wanted to. I had a video I'm gonna share. I'm actually sending it to you guys in the group me. It's interesting. But it won't be a whole show of downers. But it is interesting. Something that I want to talk about. All right, so I appreciate you guys for being here. Thanks for rocking with us. Another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. Just stay tuned. I know we've been kind of sporadic, and it's all on me. It's not on these guys. It's all on me. You see those guys is in the same spot. Larry's at his desk. Kaneem in his car somewhere in the woods of Georgia, because all I see are trees back there. So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. Stay safe. Make good choices. 988. If you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, make sure you dial 988. Could be a rough season for some, because there's loss and it's the holidays. You can be away from family. It's just like a plethora of reasons to not be in the best space. So if you're really down, 988, or just connect with one of us if you're connected, or talk to somebody. Don't sit in it by yourself. Just like, hey, I need to hear your voice. Just I'm having a moment, and just call somebody. Just call. Like, what's wrong? I just need a moment, I need to talk to somebody and vent, get it out, but don't sit in it. All right. If all hearts and minds are clear. All right. We said even Superman still around. We see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Be blessed. Peace.